What's up, guys? It's Konerrr from Out of Work. This video is gonna cover two things. One is I was gonna do a video review on my kayak anyways, at least my 2017 rig up, and how I like things done, how I like some things a certain way. And on top of that, we had a viewer, I think his name was Kenji or Kenvi. He asked us for some advice on how to wire up the kayaks, and his question was pretty specific in terms of buying the Hobie battery packs and buying power poles and all this other stuff. And to be honest, I was in his exact same position about a year and a half ago. I decided to go the custom route. And the thing is, if you're not some type of a wiring guru, it might be very daunting. So when I was gonna rig my kayak, I actually took the time and I wrote everything down. So everything I'm about to show you, I'll have them in the links, in the descriptions. It'll link out to Amazon, and you'll find it that way, so you can read it exactly the way I got it. Okay, so let me just cover everything from the start to the back, and some of the reasons why I like it, and some of the reasons why I think the Hobie supplied stuff is shortcoming. Once you get on the water and you have a lot of experience on the water, you want things to work a certain way, and I think the battery capacity of the Hobie system is just not going to cut it. So with that being said, instead of running two batteries, you're going to run one, but you're going to run a much bigger battery, and that's always a big plus for me, because you don't have to charge two batteries, you only charge one. And I've seen threads where people put two batteries in parallel. As an electronics person, you don't want to do that. When the batteries are new, they're fine. When one ages and the other one ages a little less, you start running into problems. So let me just run through this, and if you guys have questions, let me know. Like I said, all the parts are in the description, and you click on it, it'll link directly to Amazon. You can buy it, you can rig it exactly the way I got it. So this is the Hummingbird Helix 7. I know Kenvi was talking about a Lowrance, but you know that's up to you. That's your preference on what you want to do. Power, and oh yeah, the other thing is I'm running an external puck. Kind of a big deal for me. It gives you more precision when you're doing waypoints and things like that. If you've never used external pucks before, I highly recommend you do the research on it. It's a must-have in my opinion. But the power, this is what I'm talking about right here. It's currently not rigged the way I want it to be in terms of battery placement. I want to put it in the back, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But the battery system actually goes in here. I have an extra long cable because I'm going to run it around that way to the back again. But currently, I was in a time crunch because the tournament was coming in for 2 days. I didn't want to take any risks, so I just jimmy rigged it right here. But from the battery to this panel, it's still work in progress, but everything else is done. Okay, so this button panel, I have it controlling the fish finder, my hydrowave, my DIY hydrowave, my light in the back, and my power pole. So, and plus it's got 12-volt outlet for whatever you want to do, and it's got a built-in USB charger for whatever else you want to do. So these are two cool options that a lot of kayak people are doing, but I just did it all in one piece. And the cool thing is, this looks legit. Like, it looks like it's an OEM piece that came from Hobie. Hobie should put that in there, okay? As my tournament rig, I mean, when I'm traveling, this is actually how I have it. You know, when you open it up, you got my drift sock in there, the Bass Pro drift sock. You got my net. You got my trusty hog trough. You got some spare swim baits, and you got the bass coffin for the deep diving crankbaits, which helped me win big bass over the weekend. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so that's that. If you take this off, this is where all the wiring is gonna come in. So in 1 second. Okay, so a lot of people don't understand this part, and that's what they wanna see this. So in the last video I did, it was actually in the garage. It's real dark. You probably can't see half the stuff, but battery comes in. and it basically comes in, and there's the black's the ground, black over here is ground, positive feeds in, and it feeds into this bank of switches, and basically it's split after that, and then you just have to run it to wherever you want to run it to. Okay, so that's that. The wire I'm actually using is a marine wire, which on my other projects before I've actually used real cheap wire. Learn from my mistake, don't do it. This is a marine wire, it's 14 gauge, it'll deliver all the power you need for your kayak. A lot of people put the transducers on the outside of the kayak. I actually have mine buried right here. It's actually a recommendation from one of the Lowrance guys that I met. I think he's a sales and marketing manager, but he's part of our Tuesday nights. He comes out every once in a while. He showed me this trick. I've used it. It's awesome. Use goop. You need like 4 tubes of goop. Just build yourself a little bridge in front and back. Center this up. Goop all around it, and boom, you're good to go. So I kind of have a cold, so if I sound like crap, I'm sorry. So that's that, and I run all the wires back, and I just basically coil them up and I zip tie them in place. Nothing moves. Oh, and the other cool thing is you can use a 3M double Velcro to Velcro everything on. This is actually just Velcroed on. It's actually not bolted in. This you have to cut a hole so it'll fit through on that, so that's cool. It looks real good. It's even got a little rubber seal on it so water won't get in, for all the guys that are really conscious about water, because the water does come here and exits right over it. So in big water it might be a problem, but for most of the stuff that I do, not a big deal. Let's see what else. Okay, so going to the back, this I just basically I got it zip tied kind of like that, and I didn't have it come out here because I didn't want my connections to get corroded. So when I'm traveling, I unplug this and actually put all these wires back into the hatch. Keeps them dry, keeps them out of place, and you don't get no corrosion problems. So towards the back, okay, he was talking about the power pole. Okay, so power pole needs power, obviously. So instead of running the dedicated battery pack from power pole, which will run you like $200, you use the supplied cable that come with it and wire it into one of these connectors. This is a pretty cool connector. It is a C-Choice connector. It's stainless steel, and the best part about it is it comes with a cap, so you can unscrew it and you can cap it, so when it rains or anything like that, your connections don't get corroded. That's a big thing in the marine world. You want to keep corrosion away as much as possible. And the wire is actually a direct fit. It's like a perfect fit for this connection, so highly recommend it. Do it that way. I had to do a lot of research on my own because no one's ever done this connector before for this purpose. So let me be your guinea pig and just buy that. I think it's about $15 for that connector. I bought 2 because I'm going to use one. Later I'm going to put another one here for a live well system that'll be on top, which is still work in progress. And the light. Oh, that's the other cool thing about this is I have a dedicated light on the boat. As you can see on the other one, there is no dedicated light. So you put a dedicated light on here, you'll never forget about it. And you'll never forget about your batteries going dead, because it'll run off the dedicated battery. That is something else that I bought, and I'll have the link on that below as well. What else do I have? I think I covered the wires. This is another cool thing. It's a hatch. It's because I hate this hatch from Hobie. It's the most useless hatch there is. You can't do anything with it. I mean, it comes with a little tray that's kind of half-ass built too, and it's not deep enough to do anything. So really, you can't store anything in there either. But this hatch, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna put that right there, just like that. So that way, you during transportation, you can likely, I haven't tested it out yet, but I'm pretty sure you could put your Mirage drives in there. You could put life jackets in there. You might even be able to stuff a couple rods in there, depending on how long your rods are. So that's a new thing I'm trying. That's a kind of phase 2. Haven't gotten to it yet, but it'll be done this weekend. That's a cool upgrade for me. I like that a lot. But mainly, I think a lot of people are just interested in what's going on here at the front. That's the wiring for everything. And once I get the hatch done, I'm going to relocate this battery to be inside the hatch. So that's one of the other reasons why I wanted to do this project. And once you have that done, it's amazing. You know, you basically plug up your battery. You basically have full control of your boat right here. And of course, you can always get more than the 4. They have them, you could do 4 here, and you could say put like another 4 on this side if you want, but you really don't want to go on this side because you need this sticker. It's actually a legal thing. You got to have that sticker on your boat somewhere. So unless you want to peel it and stick it off somewhere else, you got to keep that side like that. But if I did want to, I could actually put another set of 4 on this side. Take that sticker and just put it somewhere else. Or order another sticker and put it somewhere else. So that's that. So that's my whole rig actually. The stock seats are still there. Oh, I did change out this. I don't think you guys saw that last time, but this is my dump pouch, and I keep my sleeves in here. This is actually pretty cool. Keeps me in sunburn without using some what do you call it, suntan lotion or sunscreen. And these are all the lures that I dump in here during the day. Got my pliers, electrical tape. You gotta have electrical tape. Always carry at least one. I got some scent. This is probably the best fisherman's multi-tool you can get. Love it. If you guys want to know what it is, I might do a review on it one of these days. A spare headlight, a spare flashlight, and a do-it-all screwdriver. Just gotta have. It's just good to have. But other than that, you know, that's my 2017 rig. Let me know if you guys have any questions. It could be on anything, on the trailer. It could be on, and the trailer we're going to update too. It's going to go through the second phase. But let me know what you guys want to know about this. I'm trying to help everybody out because a lot of these things that I'm doing, I feel that I couldn't find that information out there either. So if I'm going to help you guys out, hey, I'll feel better about myself. And me and Hybrid Killer's been thinking we're gonna be coming out with some cool, innovative products for the Hobie PA as well. So keep an eye on that, and maybe one of these days we might actually release it. All right. Once again, Konerrr from Out of Work Outdoors. Okay, I forgot one thing. These breakers actually light up at night. So even though they're not on, you can still see them. There's a little LED on the bottom that actually lights up. And when you do turn them on, they do go full on, and that's how you know they're on. So that's pretty cool. And a lot of people are probably going to ask about where's all the fuses. These are all actually rated at 10 amps a piece. So if they ever pull more than 10, then the breaker is just going to break. And I think it'll go to the off position, and then you just got to flip them back on. It should work again. That's pretty cool. Although these two do have fuses on them, the rest are just breakers. And that's actually the preferred thing for me, at least, because you don't want to be out in the water and you break a fuse and you have no fuses to replace. So that's a cool thing for me. Let's see, power pole. Forgot about the power pole. Let me turn the power pole on. Okay, so basically you want to turn the power pole on. I'll just demo it. Press the button. Power pole is basically on. See? There you go. It's that easy. Boom. Anchored. We'll go back up. Oh, hold on. It's still trying to anchor itself. Go back up. Done. Yeah, power pole. I already did a review on the power pole. But after about a year's of use, between moving it between the kayak and the John boat, the power pole is a really cool tool to have, especially if you want to fish a certain area a long time, and when staying quiet. That's the other thing too. The power pole is a big deal. It did help me win a big bass this weekend. If anybody want to know if it actually matters that much. But yep, that's my rig 2017. Part 1, I guess, because there's going to be part 2 as well. But I hope that answers your questions, Kenvi. If you have any more questions, let me know.